Hi, I'm Lauren Saidel-Baker, an economist at ITR Economics, and I'm so excited today to talk to you about Phase A, the recovery phase of the business cycle. There are a lot of very important management objectives that we suggest during Phase A, but all of them really relate to knowing that you are in the beginning phase of the uptrend of the business cycle. So the first step is knowing where you are. Follow those rates of change and know when you're at the trough of your cycle. And just as importantly, when your overall sector or industry is also at the trough and headed for Phase A. The first thing we suggest doing is conducting a SWOT analysis. Know where you are and where you stand, how to position yourself for this rising trend. A lot of our management objectives might feel counterintuitive during Phase A. Things are still down. Our rate of change will still be negative. So we're still lower than we were at this time last year. But it's all about knowing that things are headed for that upswing. Now is the time to be phasing out those marginal opportunities that you might have taken on during the downside of the business cycle to keep cash flows coming or to keep the lights on. This is a great time to be conducting due diligence on your customers, maybe extending credit. Again, this can feel very counterintuitive when you're at the trough. People are very backward looking. That's human nature. It's very much to be expected. But if you're out in front, knowing that Phase A and subsequent Phase B is ahead, you can be extending that credit, gaining those customers, gaining that market share. This is the best time to be on good terms with your banker. You yourself might need credit now more than in any other phase of the business cycle. So don't be the first time you're walking in your banker's door. Have that relationship already established. And even better, if they can understand your expectations, why you think that this is Phase A, the beginning of things, they're all the more likely to be working with you during this phase. Because overall, you will need that credit. You'll need to be investing during Phase A. Let everyone else have that pessimism and still be pulling back, even too late when things have started to move upward again. This is the time to be hiring. Typically during Phase A, you can find great workers, very underpriced employees, and fantastic people who would be real assets to your team. Now is the time to hire them. Hire them before you really feel that you need them. And then you can have them trained up, ready to go. Once your business really hits that Phase B accelerating growth trend, they'll already be in place doing that great work. This is also a great time to be investing in capital equipment. It's, again, a little bit hard to be investing when things are still down, but think of it this way. You have that availability right now. You have that excess time and attention to be getting this equipment installed, to be training people on it, to have everything up and running. You don't want to need any capacity limitations, things like people, like equipment. When you're having those orders pour in, you really want to be running smoothly already, and then you'll be able to respond to that demand that you know is coming. It might be good to conduct some customer research during Phase A. Again, you probably have a bit of capacity and you have some folks around who could be doing this work. And knowing what your customers really value can help you with your product selection and especially with things like your pricing and marketing strategy. Phase A is a great time for strategic acquisitions, whether of capital, equipment, or of businesses altogether. This is a great time to be looking for some rock bottom valuations. They'll be out there. The rest of your sector is likely backward looking at the recession that's just in your rearview mirror. Use that pessimism to your advantage. Overall, the best thing you can do during Phase A is to model positive leadership. Again, Phase A is still a recovery trend. Rates of change are negative, and it's easy to just see that negative mark in front of your 12-12 rate of change and feel down about it. It's human nature. We all can do it. But if you're the business leader at your firm, you need to be out in front with that plan, with those expectations, and furthermore, with the proof that you've turned that corner, reached that trough, and are headed into the recovery phase. That's when the rest of your firm will be behind you, supporting you, and that's a competitive advantage. Thank you so much for joining me today, and please call us at ITR if we can help you through Phase A.